Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Faith, and today guys I'll be checking out this interesting video, and it's titled "Modern Woman Divorces Her Husband and Instantly Regrets It because he is happy now." And you guys, I'm super excited for this. If you're here to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing. Give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And without much ado, let's see what this video is all about.
I just wish boys would think. Like, just think for a second. I snapped him a picture like this. And you could clearly see the makeup streaks from me crying, but I had no tears under my eyes. And he was like, "Why were you crying?" And I was like, when? And he was like, "Your makeup has tears down it." And I was like, "Oh, it's probably because I was laying down and my eyes were watering." And he was like, "Oh, okay." Bitch, what? The tear marks would be going this way. Not down my face. Read between the lines, please.
They want to be overdramatic about everything. They act like they can read men's minds and say that men lack emotional intelligence, which is not true. Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna see divorced woman hit the wall hard. Let's start right away.
This is why men don't pursue women anymore. Because so many men are on dating apps nowadays, it has given them this illusion of an unlimited choice in women. So when men go out to bars or restaurants, they are not pursuing women anymore, because they know that when they go home, they will have the backup of the dating app. It's way easier to sit on your sofa all night and to scroll and swipe and chat all night than to try and pursue a woman in a bar. And then there is the image that men have of women nowadays, that we have become demanding. Men know that women nowadays, they don't just want a provider, they want a man who is their best friend, their advisor, a good father to their children, helps in the household. And knowing that we have this whole list of expectations, men are just paralyzed. They don't even start to pursue a woman. And another reason for why men don't pursue women anymore is that through texting, men can chat with so many girls at the same time. And for a woman, texting feels like he's pursuing her, but in reality he's not, because texting doesn't need any effort. And after a month of having texted together, when a woman meets up with that man, she feels all bonded, and maybe she even sleeps with him. And it's easy for that man to ghost her after that one night, because he doesn't have any feeling of loss, since he didn't have to make any effort to pursue her.
The number of men to women on dating apps is so skewed that women get hundreds of direct messages, DMs, every day, while men only get one reaction a week, if they're not Chad. Your hopes are about the same as those of a normal hostage discussion. But instead of asking for a fully filled plane to take them to a country that doesn't extradite them where they can sit on a beach and make 20%, you're asking for a strong butler who can also work as an ATM. That's why women can't just sit on the couch and use dating apps to get instant approval from a lot of guys. That's not true. How can you say that most men are just sitting on their couches texting multiple women and trying to get them to go to bed? Even when she's dressed up as a girl. Most guys are lucky to get a one-word answer from a beautiful woman, as long as you're not talking about Chad, who has a lot of choices.
Women are not emotionally intelligent, and when a woman says that she wants emotional intelligence from a man, what she really means is that she wants a man to be able to change his behavior to make sure that she isn't the one being out of control with her emotions, because she's not able to control them herself. It means that the men in their lives have to behave a certain way to essentially make her behave correctly, because she doesn't know how to control her own self and her own emotions, and she's not emotionally aware of things that are going on around her. Most women that scream emotional intelligence don't even know what it means. It means being in control of your emotions and using logic around situations and adapting to different environments, which women cannot do, myself included. When a woman says that she wants a man to be emotionally intelligent, it means that he has to just know everything that she's feeling 24/7, 7 days a week.
How is that possible?
And it gives her the ability to deflect accountability and shift blame as to why he doesn't just know. Women think that just because they're emotional, it means that they're emotionally intelligent, but the reality is that women use their emotions as an excuse for poor behavior, or they use their emotions to shift blame to the men in their lives for not being emotionally intelligent, when really men are more emotionally intelligent than women, and women don't want to accept that or believe that. So it's easier to just blame men instead. Okay, bye.
Women want older guys more than younger men, and it's the exact opposite for women as they age, mostly because you don't look as young as you used to, and tumbleweeds are the only things that could be inside your belly. When a magazine wants to make an older star look as good as possible, they will put on way too much makeup and airbrush or Photoshop away any wrinkles, stretch marks, and cellulite. It's true that the wall exists, and you're pretty much living in its shade. A woman. Men might still find you beautiful, even though you don't use filters. Because you are old, they don't want you. There's a reason you're single in your 50s. No matter what it is, your job, your attitude, or your history of being promiscuous, men don't want to deal with it. They'd rather have a younger, nicer woman who will make their lives better instead of making them more stressed. You can blame false beauty standards all you want, but just in case you forgot, men and women have had unrealistic standards for a long time. The Instagram effects didn't make it change by magic. Why most of the Instagram filters are so bad?
The wall is a phrase.
You guys, I totally agree with what the guy said in this video. Men and women have always had standards of what they want in a relationship, and it didn't just start today, but the women are making it more unrealistic for themselves, because you don't expect a man to know what is going on in your head, what is going on in your mind, when he's not a superman. And at the end of the day, you accuse him of not being emotionally intelligent. Meanwhile, you are not emotionally intelligent enough to handle your emotion. Instead, you are shifting blames to the man. Let me know what you guys think about this so far. I think women should get down from their high horses of unrealistic expectation from men. And I don't think any of these men exist. And this is one of the major reasons why so many women are so single and gradually hitting the wall. Let me know your thoughts on this one, and let's continue watching, you guys.
By men to describe the age at which a woman is no longer attractive.
Okay, so it turns out hit the wall is an actual phrase that is being used by men. That means that women are no longer attractive when they hit this wall. For you to go and watch the rest of that video, because she goes on to compare male and female celebrities in magazines and shows that even when they're close to the same age, a woman's photo will show no skin texture, whereas a man's photo will show his skin texture. We're seeing this everywhere, including in social media. We're using filters everywhere. And so we're at the point now where people see a woman in real life and don't understand that that's normal. So there is no wall, but there is a problem when we have airbrushed and filtered ourselves to this level of perfection.
True, because these chicks usually can't handle their feelings at all. Emotional intelligence means being able to separate your feelings from who you are, clear up your thoughts, and make sense of them to find the most logical way. This is how these 3 or 4 can accuse men of a lot of different things without getting caught. Everyone will feel bad for them if they turn on the waterworks. It makes it easy for everyone to blame the man and takes the responsibility off of them. Even worse, the man might start to blame himself because the woman is crying. He knows deep down that he didn't do anything wrong, though. Guys, try not to fall into this trap. Some women will cry in front of you and other people to get what they want.
Isn't it just crazy to believe that I could be sitting over here crying over a man for hours, right? Whereas he just went to bed tonight. Like, this situation didn't faze him at all. It left me in tears, crying, journaling my feelings for the past couple hours. And homeboy's just sleeping away. Like, nothing crossed his brain twice. Is that just wild?
Let's be honest, women do cry a lot more often than men do, and they get used to it to the point where they can cry at any time.
Aside, I personally would not advocate for employers to go looking to see how qualified the candidates are by the first thing that they're searching up after they see the name on the resume. Let's see if they have an OnlyFans account.
It comes up pretty quickly.
And it wouldn't be that as part of their history any more than I think it's relevant for an employer to be like, let's look through their Facebook, let's look through their Twitter, to specifically comb through their prospective applicants' internet history.
Okay,
in that way.
Internet history and OnlyFans are 2 different things.
Can be part of your internet.
So if I'm a CEO and I'm hiring somebody, Let's say I'm hiring a salesperson to close high-ticket deals and they're talking with important people on a daily basis. And I'm sending that salesperson to go speak with these people. And if any of those people that they speak to look up that person's name and they find of them all over the internet, obviously they're going to take me and my company far less seriously if I have somebody working like that for me.
Also, I don't want potential workers to dig through my junk drawer to find gold coins from other planets. However, that doesn't mean they can't get a search order. What do you want to say? Here, we're not talking about how you liked and commented on a picture of a cute cat. You've magically convinced yourself that selling your naked body online for $3 a month doesn't have any consequences. Even though if an employer hired you outside of your friendly neighborhood, a strip club, or a non-unionized house of bad reputation, they would be asking for a nightmare from the HR department alone. But in real life, people don't really pay prostitutes. That's not how simple reality works at all. And if you had been careful with your money, instead of buying designer lubricant, you might have been able to retire with style and grace. As always, if my style of humor makes you laugh out loud, please scroll down and click the like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching the new movie. Goodbye.
Wow, you guys, that was such an interesting one, and I really had fun reacting to this video. What are your thoughts on this one? Leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.